Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another competitive league challenge video here on the channel. It's been a while since we've had one of these, primarily because there's actually been some changes going on in the server. Some stuff went down, I'm not going to go into it. Stuff that honestly makes me quite sad still to this day, even though it's now like a month later nearly. But like I said, I'm not going to go much into it. We are now looking for gym leaders. If you would like to become a gym leader on the server, just follow the link in the description down below. If you would rather just become challenger, we now do have an Elite Four system running, so you can even become our champion if that's the case. Like I said, link to the Discord server down in the description, so definitely check it out. Usually we begin these videos by doing a little an introductory team roster thing where both gym leaders' 12 Pokemon are displayed. We go over them and etc. But honestly, I didn't, simply because it just didn't feel like it. No, I mean, that's not true. It's because I just don't really have the time right now to do it. And also, it is the hardest part about doing these videos, is that team roster stuff. So I figured instead let's just jump straight into the battle. This is going to be the case for at least the next 6 videos of this. 4 to 6. Yeah, at least the next 4. At least the next 4. Possibly the next 6. But so this is in fact a battle between the Ice type and the Fire type gym leaders. I can't remember at this point who challenged who. It's been such a long time since anything's happened on the surface of No, sorry. Let me regroup a little. It's been such a long time since this battle actually happened that I can't remember much about it at all. Haven't watched it yet. Don't know who challenged who. On the Ice-type gym leader's side, we do have here Mamoswine, who actually, I'll talk about that in a second. Mamoswine, Alolan Ninetales, Cloyster, Clefable, Azumarill, and the Weavile. And on the Fire-type side, we have the Charizard, the Darmanitan, Torkoal, Charizard, Darmanitan, Torkoal, Cinderace, Chandelure, and the Salazzle. So like I said, I actually cannot recall what the fire types roster looked like. I'm actually going to open it up real quick. I just am curious as to why they didn't bring a single one of their bonus 4 mons. So let me see. Fire. I do have it here. So let's just see. I just didn't want to go through every single Pokemon like I usually do. I do just want to, out of curiosity at this point, check exactly why. Okay, so their bonus 4 were a Dragonite, a Luxray, a Gengar, and a Scolipede. So I personally would have brought the Scolipede. Yeah, because Scolipede is not weak to water. You do see that oh, right, I should be clicked into the other window. You do see that this Azumarill came. So I would have brought the Scolipede specifically to avoid that Azumarill, but it's also fire versus water, so I can understand that he might not want to. Also, the Clefable is weak to Scolipede, so Scolipede would have actually done quite nicely against these two guys. Now, looking at the Ice-type team, I definitely expect Stealth Rocks on either Mamoswine or Clefable, if not both. Presumably on, actually, Clefable. But, Mamoswine is not actually weak to fire either, right? So that's worth noting. Now, the Clefable, from the Fire Gym's perspective, will only die to the Darmanitan or the Cinderace. With any of the others, it's going to be quite rough. Also, the Weavile can fake out Focus Sashes, for example, possibly on the Salazzle or on the Darmanitan. It also outspeeds the Salazzle, which will make it hard for Salazzle to do what it does just as freely as it normally would be. Excuse me. No Stealth Rocks on this side, unless Torkoal gets Stealth Rocks. I'm actually not sure whether it does or not. And yeah, very, very interesting as well that we do see this weather war going on between the Alolan Ninetales and the Torkoal. So very interesting team overall. Of course, the Mamoswine is a threat with its Earthquakes, but the Fire Gym should have the upper hand. So let's just get into this and see what happens. I am going to start removing the in-game sound, by the way, just because... Oh, right, I forgot, this starts straight up. I am going to start removing the in-game sound, by the way, just because I think it was messing up the recording. Now, if we resume here, leads Mamoswine and Torkoal. Now, here, Mamoswine does reveal the Stealth Rocks, and... Fuck me, hang on, there's no image. Why is there no image? Sorry, guys, sorry, this is weird. Why was there no... Okay, now it should be fine. So, first things first, Mamoswine goes for Stealth Rocks. They actually just trade rocks. Torkoal does in fact get Stealth Rocks. Makes sense that Torkoal would bring Stealth Rocks here. But then, was that a crit? Yeah, okay. Mamoswine actually crit the Torkoal with Earthquake. To me, it's very interesting that he would put Stealth Rocks on Mamoswine instead of Clefable, because Mamoswine, it just doesn't take hits as well. So I personally typically avoid putting Stealth Rocks on Mamoswine. When I do use Mamoswine, I typically go for an Assault Vest or a Choice Band set. But I mean, it worked out very well in this case, and having traded rocks, the Torkoal does now go down. Torkoal was probably going for a Rapid Spin there, if I had to guess. So, crit on Torkoal, huge right there. But in comes Darmanitan. Nothing really wants to take a hit from this Darmanitan. Alolan Ninetales comes in to get rid of the Sun, which is critical now that the Torkoal's gone to set it back up, and just falls to the Flare Blitz. As you know, should be expected. Now, Cloyster comes in. Flare Blitz does actually Okos. So that suggests to me that this is a choice banded Darmanitan. Cloyster going down like that is huge, because of course... No, come on, stop. Stop clicking all the wrong buttons. What just happened? Okay, Cloyster going down like that is huge, because Cloyster, of course, being a water type, if it can get a shell smash off, especially now that the sun is gone, just sweeps quite easily, right? But Cloyster does just go down. Again, that suggests to me it's definitely a choice banded Darmanitan. The Stealth Rocks are doing a lot of work on the Ice type side, from like the Fire type side, kind of fucking up the Ice types. The Darmanitan does go down to the knockoff. Interesting to me that the Fire Gym would not swap out there. Personally, I probably would have... I guess he figures the Darmanitan's done its job, or possibly even that the there we go. Or possibly even that the Darmanitan might live a hit from this Weavile. I would honestly have read the Fake Out and gone out to something that could then outspeed, but the thing is, on the Fire Gym's team here, there's actually nothing that outspeeds a Weavile. So it's going to be quite hard to come back from this. Surprisingly goes to Chandelure, which telegraphs the Scarf. Misses a Fire Blast. Very, very, very unfortunate that he misses the Fire Blast there, because that forces him out into Salazzle. Reveals that Salazzle is also holding the Heavy Duty Boots. A teleport from Clefable, going just back out. I hate that teleport works like this. Teleport should not work like this. It makes Clefable really broken. Just swaps it out into Weavile then. Salazzle, if it is not Scarfed, will probably just go down here. Okay, Weavile reveals the Fake Out, taking a little extra Life Orb damage. The Life Orb definitely helped in taking out that Darmanitan, and now does just kill the Salazzle. So it's going to be really hard for the Fire type gym at this point to take down the. It's going to be really, really hard to take down the Clefable at this point, right? Because, well, Salazzle is a poison type, no super effective damage left for that Clefable. That Clefable is most likely specially defensive. Cinderace is kind of their last bet to kill it. Does reveal the Sucker Punch and does take out the Weavile in that way. The Weavile couldn't swap out. It was below Stealth Rock's range. Now, Mamoswine does just go for a nice shard there, takes advantage of the Cinderace being a dark type, right? So does a solid chunk. Cinderace can still swap out at this point, but it will take a hefty amount of damage when it does. Oh no, never mind, it's Life Orb, so it can actually not swap out anymore. Does allow Mamoswine to go down to the Sucker Punch, which in my opinion was actually quite telegraphed there, so he could have swapped out. But at this point, he correctly infers that Azumarill can just come in and do Azumarill things. Chandelure is very low, does get Aqua Jetted and just taken out. And now all is left is this Charizard that takes 50% from rocks. Third Heavy Duty Boot, mind you. Does not die to the first Aqua Jet, but the Hurricane does not do enough, so the Charizard does just go down. So that was Ice versus Fire. Ice does take it in the end. Very, very good game to you both. Thank you, Hunted Skullfire, and Call Me KH. That's actually Nameless Boy over on the server. Now, yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much. It was a really, really good game. Like I said at the start, if Hunted Skullfire had brought the Scolipede, I think this could have been a very different game. But from the moment that the Stealth Rocks were up unimpeded on the Fire type side of the field, it was actually really hard to come back. So on that note, guys, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join us for the next one. I rose my eyebrows like 3 times. Okay, yeah. Hope you'll join us for the next one, guys.